Now that Michael Jackson is dead, one of the big questions out there is what about all of his riches? And obviously what's happened in the last few years is that much of Michael Jackson's wealth has possibly disappeared. Based on reporting we've done in the paper in the past, he probably made about $700 million between the mid-'80s and the present. He had very valuable assets, primarily his stake in the Beatles catalog, which he shared with Sony. Sony had about 50% of the catalog. Michael had the other 50% as of late 2005. And at the time we reported it then, the value of the catalog was about $1 billion. But he had blown through so much money, spending on such things as personalized Bentleys, customized art, estates. At the time, he also owed about $270 million to a major bank, Bank of America. And at that time, late 2005, early 2006, there was a big wrestling match going on over the rights to his stake in the catalog if he couldn't pay the loan back. Sony arranged some lending facilities through Citigroup and others that allowed Michael to pay off about $270 million to Bank of America, but still left him encumbered with a lot of debts that, to our knowledge, probably were with him, unfortunately, when he died. The great question now is what's going to happen to Michael's debts. Anyone who is owed money by Michael will be looking towards his stake in the Beatles catalog to get paid off, but that probably will result in a lot of court battles. Clearly, they had to auction off parts of the Neverland Ranch in recent months to pay down some of his debts. His recent concert tour looked like that was clearly teed up so he could earn some more money. As tragic and singular as Michael Jackson's death is, we've seen this before in the business world. We've seen endless legal squabbles over the rights to the likenesses of Marilyn Monroe, and Elvis Presley is a very notable example of this. And it's easy to predict that there's going to be endless court squabbles over copywriting Michael Jackson's name, copywriting Michael Jackson's image, monitoring how easily his face gets slapped on coffee cups, blankets, toasters, you name it. And I think people in Hollywood, people in the music industry, members of his family, and a large fleet of lawyers are going to be engaged in this kind of wrangling for many months to come.